On stream. Don't lag. Oh, I forgot my mic was on. Hi, chat! I knew my video was on, but I forgot my mic was on. Oh, well. Dealing with a little bit of a GPU struggle here. Let me actually close out a few things. Alright, hopefully that frees up some resources. Come on, you can do it. Come on, computer, you know you want to. Okay, my main camera is struggling a bit here. Let's see, what can I do? I drop the quality even further. Or I can just turn that off. Let's see, does that help? It do! I wish it didn't, because I kind of wish it framed me. Does Logitech have an auto frame option? Logitech LCD manager? What? The hell are you? I don't. Okay. Logitech. Logi options. There we go. Yeah, this camera is being weird right now, and I don't know why. It's very strange. Let's see. Settings. Camera. Camera settings. Image. Focus. Yeah, nothing I do settings-wise. Come on. What's going on here? Hello, Maddow. Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. How's it going, guys? Huh. Yeah, okay, we're okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's pull up NVIDIA broadcast again. Let's see if we can get that working. I really need to build a new computer. Alright, are we good? No, you just don't like this. Why don't you like this? It seems to have stabilized to some degree, so you know what? I will take it. There we go. Now, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. We got stuff. We got stuff. Don't have much stuff. So we yesterday was Philly Maker Fair. That was fun. There was a fire, and we had to be evacuated. So there was a fire on the pier. It was not actually on the pier. It was on a boat next to the pier. So no one was hurt. There was no incidents. Oh, looks like chat has revived itself. So let's hide that one. I didn't do anything. The fire was not my fault. Whoa, hiding that chat just freed up a ton of resources. That's weird. All right, whatever. We'll take it. Yeah, no one was hurt. Everyone's fine. Everything is okay. But wow, it was spicy. We had to be evacuated from the building for a good hour and a half, I think. We had pizza. It was nice. There was also a taco truck. Rob, Mitch, and I all got street corn. It was good. I danced on live TV by accident. I do like little idle dances, like, I don't know, playing my ADHD and my TISM. And I was behind Evan, and I just started like doing it, and I'm like, oh, I'm on camera. So I might be dancing at the scene of a fire on live television. I don't know. That might be a thing. So yeah. Are you starting at? Yes, actually, you are. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Hey, yo, let's go. Yes, hey, Kenneth, how's it going? All right, let's go ahead and pop this over to the live view. Hello. It's my hands. Yeah, I ate street corn. Is that a crime? The woman there was very lovely. Didn't understand what she was saying because I don't speak Spanish. But she was very nice, and she did laugh at my jokes, which made me happy because I made her day smile just a little bit brighter. And she also was making a lot of money because of the fire. So everyone won. It's good. Just leaving from work. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Yeah, Philly Banquet Fair was an absolute blast. I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to go back next year. It truly was amazing. One second, as I... Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I gotta close out like a ton of... I'm realizing why my shit is laggy. I got a ton of tabs open in the background. I just gotta get rid of these. Okay. There we go. That should help a good amount. I say as I see my mouth be laggy. Okay. One downside. Buster did not work. At all. Buster was just not working. Mind you, we never actually got like a proper benchy off Buster before we left. We built it and we just left. So we have to work on Buster. We have to figure out what's going on with Buster. Why is Buster not printing? And I think part of it is the extruder. So we are going to print some new extruder parts. We have a new experimental extruder that we're working on, and I'm going to go ahead and yeah, the booth and the mechanical art was really cool. I did love that. But we're gonna go ahead and print the new extruder that we've been working on, the new experimental, and we're gonna see if that fixes things. I'm not gonna lie, I have a ton of agita right now because that didn't work. I'm very nervous. This is kind of the first time that a positron I've built just hasn't worked right in a way that wasn't easily fixable. Hey, One Rats, welcome. So we're going to investigate. We're going to see what's going on. But I figured we just take a break for a moment and relax. Oh, sorry. You know, having some late night back-to-back stuff, you get pretty tired. The cars are the large kinetic sculptures. I didn't really see the cars. Hey, Jack in the shop. What's up? Welcome. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. All right. It seems like my computer needs a reboot, but I will do that later when I'm not streaming. Okay. Whew, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's coming over me. We got some cool updates with the shop. So, I have installed rep racks. I don't have the conduit yet, but I'm gonna have to get it. But thanks to all your support with helping us fund the new studio, we are getting the money. Like we're getting the funding. So thank you everybody who's tripping in. To really appreciate all of you. It is truly heartwarming that all you guys love the channel as much as you. What is going on with your soundboards? Are they falling off the wall? Soundboards? What? What do you mean? So I showed my mom what we had planned, and she didn't like it. So she ripped them down and was like, "Oh, you're gonna do it this way instead." And I was like, "What? No." Essentially, she wanted me to she wanted me to do it like this. So that they didn't overhang the wall. But like, I really like this. I really like it kind of overhanging the wall because that gave it a little bit more of a, I don't know, cool. But not my house, so we do have to make some compromises. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and designed, I've remixed the model so that I can have half hexagons and half tiles so that I can do that pattern without coming down into the area. Not a fan of it. I like the way I was doing it. Compromises, you know, it's similar to when you live with a wife. You know, you gotta work with the wife, gotta compromise with the wife. In this case, it's my mom. We got the XL down here though. The XL is now in here. So, what's up, XL? And this camera is not happy today. Chill out, camera. Is there something I can unplug that will make this better? Maybe? Maybe not? Oh. Sorry. So, let's see here. Coda, welcome. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's weird. That stopped up there. Okay. My computer's acting really strange. Once we pay off the studio, I'm gonna seriously look into having to get a new machine. I am not happy with the sofa. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. I'm not happy with it. It's printing functional parts, but they don't look good. So, let's see here. Look at this. I slowed it down. And it still looks like crap. Like, sure, the boat, that's getting enough cooling. But, like, it's under extruding. It's having problems. I'm not happy with it. To be fair, I'm still gonna use it. I'm not gonna return it because I need a small printer that can do ABS ASA. Yeah, it is very loud. Rob can tell you that firsthand. So again, these are functional parts I printed. Now, mind you, these parts are functional. They will work. They are not meant to look pretty, but like, I'm not happy with it. Here it looks fine. This generally looks fine. And mind you, this is Galaxy PLA. This stuff hides imperfections really well. But like, honestly, this just makes me wish I got a Prusa Mini instead. I need to address an elephant in the room. Which sucks that I have to address an elephant in the room. But honestly, I don't know, man. Um, I think I'm aside from the printers I build and design myself. I'm really just starting to think. I don't know. FL Sun V400. Nah, barely can get anything to stick to bed, even with a vision monitor. My FL Sun Super Razor. I had to use blue tape on that bed for anything to stick, and that was on a PEI bed. And I cleaned it every time. Nothing would stick. My Vorons did not work well. I'm going to blame myself for that. I did not build them to the specification that I probably should have. But it was an uphill struggle. My I've not had good experience with printers. And yeah, Painter Tape was back in 2010. This was in 2022. That I used blue Painter's tape on a PEI bed. It's like, what? We're past that. Anyway, I've not been having good luck with third-party printers. I'm getting salty. Let's look at these parts. Shall we? Look at this. That's good. That's an overhang. That's an overhang. Look at that. Look at that. This is good. This was printed wonderfully. I want you to guess which machine printed this. Now, yes, Prusa. But which one of my Prusas? If I told you that this was printed off of the half-broken, half-dismantled Prusa that I did, would you believe me? Because yeah, this came off of the Prusa that I slapped together with Voron parts because it was half-broken. Like, I don't know, man. I'm starting to get to the point where I need production printers that aren't a project in and of themselves. And every single printer I've owned that hasn't been a Prusa, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting jaded. Maybe I am getting biased. It is impossible for me not to develop a bias because of my employer. It is impossible. But I've had printers since the pandemic. I've had 3D printers since the pandemic. So since 2020, I've had printers. I've been in this for 5 years now. And I don't know. Maybe I'm getting spoiled on print quality. Maybe that is what's going on. I'm probably just getting spoiled at this point. Right? No, cheaties are not allowed in my house, especially after I had an electrical fire. Let me be clear. Let me be very clear. Good printers exist, and 100% you can get a good printer for really cheap. You don't need to get a Prusa. They exist. In fact, I suggest Soval as a budget printer option. Mainly because it's open source. And the problems can be fixed. What I'm getting frustrated with is printers that advertise being functional out of the box and like supposed to be really good out of the box, not being such. And I understand that you can't expect a $400 printer to, you know, go toe-to-toe with a Prusa. I get that. But I'm honestly starting to get to the point where I feel as though my time... I'm starting to value my time a lot more. I go on these streams mainly to put time into my projects so that I can share those projects with you guys. And I love that. It's fun. I have fun doing it. But I've so far have had good experience with my Prusas. As an end user, I've had really good experience with my Prusas. And I will continue to use them as my primary farm printers. I'm still going to tinker. Like, that's not stopping. My SV08, I'm going to turn into a tool changer. Because I'm going to get a better... I'm going to get a much better tool head on it with the index. And it's just going to be better. So... Tool 2 says hi on the XL. Well, look at it. Actually, yeah, hold on. Let's take my XL as an example. So Rob and I moved this XL down here. And mind you, it was printing flawlessly before we moved it. We brought it down here, and I did what you're supposed to do. I docked all the nozzles, and I picked up all the nozzles with the tool head. And everything worked. I tried to print with tool head 2, and it would not... It kept failing. It kept just dropping the tool head. The fix was as simple as just running the recalibration on that. Ooh, it was intuitive, an intuitive fix. And it didn't take me much time to really troubleshoot. But with the Soval, I don't really know where to start. This clearly shows extrusion problems. So I'm going to try adjusting my extruding. But what this also shows me is that it's not cooling problems. This is an extruder issue. So maybe I try a different tool head. The great thing about the Soval is that it is a Voron. It has Voron DNA. I can put a different tool head on it. And so I might do that. I think I need to reevaluate how I look at these things again. Because I'm starting to get to the point where 3D printing is my job. It's what I do for a business now. It's what I do for work. And I will say that I have... My pose with this head is do extrusion flow test. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some tuning and see what's going on. It just... Yeah, it's early adopter syndrome. Oh, we're gonna be doing some desk stuff, designing some stuff for the desk. I have these Philips Hue boxes that I need to mount in some way, shape, or form. So we're gonna design something on those. Though I don't know how to take them down to do that without killing my lights. So we'll figure that out. Anyway, I think I'm just getting jaded. I think that's the truth. I think I'm just getting a little jaded, and I think I've just had some bad experience with non-Prusa printers recently, and I think that is feeding into my bias of my profession. So I think I just need a win. And like, I'm gonna be real. Positron is in the same boat. Positrons are difficult to get going. I love my Positron. I love Positron as a whole. I think it's a phenomenal printer. There's a lot we need to work on. There's a lot. So I'm not immune to this. I'm not innocent. It's just it is definitely interesting now approaching this not as a hobby but as a profession. And I think that has a lot of stuff to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, for example, you know, my Excel has some problems, but I think they are self-imposed problems. Like, for example, toolhead 3 on my XL is too low. For whatever reason, it's too low. And I think that's because I'm using I'm not using a Prusa nozzle. So I'm using a nozzle that was cloned. I'm not using a nozzle that is certified by Prusa. And so nozzle 3, I cannot use nozzle 3 on multicolor prints because, again, it is too low. The printer does not know where it is. And I don't want to swap out the nozzle because it's a hard nozzle. It's silicon carbide. I want to stop using it. But because it's not a Prusa licensed nozzle, it's not to Prusa spec, and thus it is failing the nozzle permit. For those who don't know, the Prusa XL, it has a toolhead offset calibration, and what that does is it measures all the tool heads of the XL and measures the difference between each one so that it knows how much to raise and lower the bed for when you're doing the tool changes. It's a very important step. And if your tool head is beyond 1 entire millimeter, either in the positive or negative direction, it will throw up an error because that is significant. That is significant change. When you're doing 0.2 layer heights, that is what? That's a 5 times difference in the height. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe that's it. We'll see. I don't want to be negative, you know? I don't want to be negative about the printers because you can make any printer a good printer. Every printer can be a good printer. It is just the time and effort you put into it that makes the biggest difference. Just like any car, you can make any car a good car if you put. No, the extrusion width was right. Really, this benchy, I used Boron V0 settings instead of the Stovall settings. So that could be it, because it probably was trying to do it for a clockwork extruder. I'm still a little unhappy with it. But I'm gonna run it again and see what happens. I don't know. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I realized that I said we would troubleshoot Positron. Honestly, I think I want to take a break from that. Because it burned me out a bit yesterday and I need to print parts. So let's do design stream, shall we? Let's do something that I've been wanting to do for a while and just haven't been able to do because my setup hasn't allowed me to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a design stream. So, you know, I'm gonna edit this. We're just doing a design stream today. All right. Delete. Oh, this is dead. Oh no. That's weird. Oh, I know what's up. Oh, I know what's up. I know what's up. And I don't like it. Oh well. All right. Okay, we're good now. All right, let's pull up Fusion. I'm going to hide some of the stuff that it should be showing. So let's bring you through a little bit of my workflow, shall we? All right, so let's go to screen cap. All right, I'm going to hide top-down camera. There we go. That's going to free up some resources, shall we? Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do a browser capture. We're gonna do Fusion 360. All right, there we go. And I'm going to just drop that down a tiny bit. Hey, chat, can you just help me test to see whether or not this view is working? Just shout out in chat and let's see if you pop up below. I just want to make sure. Sound off. 1, 2. Whoa. What was that? That was a very aggressive move. Pop up. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. 3, 4. All right. So let me show you a little bit of my design process here. So here is a rep box or rep rack that I am working on. So this is high GPU load. Seriously, they're off NVIDIA. Do I really have to buy a new GPU? I can't afford a new GPU right now. So anyway, this is just a simple thing that I've been working on. This is somebody else. This is obviously Repcord, but I redesigned the cleat to be able to take. I redesigned the cleat to be able to take a thinner screw, so that I can mount it to my 2020s with an M4x12. So that's working actually quite well. I don't have any in front of me right now to show you, but it's working. It's actually working quite well. I still have to get the conduit and mount it, and then we'll actually see if it works well after that. But that should be cheap. It's just metal conduit. Okay, so I should probably get it soon before metal prices go up. Anyway, so this is... I don't have my calipers. Huh. Hold on. I need to... Where's preferences? I need to edit some preferences, because I'm realizing right now that I need to essentially set this to use lower GPU load. Let's see. Graphics. Already better performance. Weird. That's weird. Okay, apply. Hey, Maker Viking, how's it going? What? Did my... Hello? Hello? Oh, my microphone's still going. Alright, let's restart here. Save. Okay. Just restarting my Fusion real quick. I'm gonna have to find my calipers. But for the work that we're doing, I shouldn't need my calipers. But we'll see. Going okay. I'm sick, but I'll probably survive. Yeah, you'll survive. Nothing can take down a Viking. I'm doing pretty good. We're doing a design stream tonight. I want to design some stuff for my new desk, so we're gonna hop into that. I still don't know. So what I want to do for the side of my... I need to decide on a hex grid panel of tool clips, or if I want to do, what's it called? Omniboard? Or what's that one board that has the hex panels and the pegs? I'm forgetting what it's called. Coda, you know what it is. I shared it with you. I forget what it's called. Multi-board. Thank you, multi-board. So there's one that's just hexes and multi-board, and I don't know which one I want to go with. I am leaning towards multi-board. I'm leaning towards multi-board. What is the app you use to control your Mac remotely? Parsec. Parsec is what I use. Parsec's very good. And it's open source, which is why I like it. Also, these, if you ever get a Prusa XL, get this. This is a spool holder that can accompany up to two kilogram spools, but you have to twist it to extend it. That way it doesn't just slide in and out. So when you're trying to put a 2 kilogram spool, it doesn't just collapse on you. It actually works quite well. I love it. Didn't Mandic have some issues with multi-boards, stuff falling off and whatnot? I think he did, but here is the reason I'm going with it. I'm going with it because that's what we have at work. And we have stuff at work, and I want it to be compatible. If I design something for here, I want to be able to take it to work and use it. I don't want to have to redesign it for work. So it's just unification of systems that we use. It makes things easier for me. You know, it's one of the reasons why I'm moving to essentially an entire Prusa farm. It's because we use Prusa at work, because I work for Prusa. And, you know, my stuff for Prusa works. So I'm going to keep doing that. He was hanging like legit tools, like chainsaws and welding helmets. Yeah, he was, I think he was going a little heavy with it, but honestly, that he should have. Like, that is entirely what he should have done. And he was in the right to do that, because honestly, yeah, if you're gonna advertise a system that can hold heavy shit, it should be able to hold heavy shit. He only still, I don't know. We're best friends with Alan. Yeah. Parsec is not a monthly cost. Parsec is free. Parsec is a monthly cost if you want the premium features, but if you don't want the premium features, you're good. All right, so let's look at my Nebula toolbox. Oh, my live stream died. Oops. Okay, so this is the toolbox that I'm building off to the side. I can't point the camera over to it right now, but I'm building one. Rob actually helped significantly with it. So here is what we have right now for a workbench. Now I'm going to be putting wood on top of this. So same kind of surface I have for this desk here. So I need to go grab my calipers. Hey, chat, entertain yourselves for like a couple minutes while I go get some calipers. Don't become Lord of the Flies, please. So something really funny just happened. I could not find my calipers. And then I found my calipers. But then something even funnier happened. My calipers did not have a battery in it. So I started looking for the battery. Yeah, the battery's just not in here. So these no worky. These are big calipers too. These go to 200 mil. So I thought I have to get a new battery for these. That's fun. So that's the first thing. These don't have battery. No battery. Then I found my rechargeable calipers. Yay. It's dead. And here's the problem. I bought those before rechargeable calipers were these are micro USB calipers. They're not USB-C. And well, I looked around for my charging cable. Yeah, I could not find my micro USB cable because they've been slowly dwindling from existence in my household. For obvious reasons, everything's gone USB-C. But I really didn't want to have to. So we got new ones at work. Me and Mitch, we found USB-C rechargeable calipers. Which, look, I like the calipers because they're rechargeable. They're not the most accurate. They have a deviancy of 0.02 millimeters, plus or minus 0.02 millimeters, which is abhorrent. But for doing general work, like, oh, hey, I need to design something for a desk, yeah, that's gonna be fine. But I'll make a fair one. Great, Sivis. Thank you for asking. But when we're doing precision engineering, oh god, that's a terrible accuracy. I forget how accurate this is. I'm not sure if it's more or less. Let me check. Okay, so this is about the same. That's fine. I don't need perfection. But, alright, so let's go ahead and measure this. Shall we? Alright, I think this is 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, so 3/4 of an inch, so I'm gonna say roughly 20. Yeah, roughly 20 mil is appropriate. 19.5. These are rechargeable calipers. Oh, what hat is that? Oh, sorry. It is a positron hat. This was an experimental positron hat. Can you get this on the positron store? Hold on, let's see. Positron3d.com. We sell some merch. Nah, right now it's just the t-shirt. I'll add these hats to the store. Actually, let's do that right now. Let me do that real quick. The shirts are for sale. Let me literally add these right now as we're talking. So if you want to get a positron hat, you can. So let me do that. Stores. Yeah, add product. Hats. Let's see, trucker hats, I think. No. 5-panel? What is this? No, not 5-panel. That would be terrible. Dad hats, baseball caps? I need to be a flat hat. I do not want it to be a curved hat. So I guess it's trucker hat, or is it snapback? Snapback, there it is. Found it. Found it. I think I just found the one that I used too. Yep, here it is. Okay. Use logo. Yep, there you go. All right, and then let's see. I'm gonna put some text in the back just because I've had a lot of people ask me like, hey, you know, what is that? Can you make a tabletop pink one? What? A tabletop? Oh, one of these? You want one of these? Do you want one of these, Mom? We can build you one if you want a tool drawer, but yeah, we can make a pink tabletop one. Oop, that's too big. All right, there we go. Text is too small. All right, you know what? Whatever. It would just be normal. Oh, yeah, no, we are... Well, so I'm printing the entire drawer. I'll show you guys what we're doing. I am doing the entire drawer, but... Sorry, 1 second, I lost my space there. We're doing the entire drawer, but, we're going to put in a plywood piece in the center. It's Mama No Man. All right, there you guys go. You can, if you guys want this, you can. There you go. I'll talk to my mom about other merch that you guys might want. You know, we'll probably expand it. All right. So let's look back at this CAD real quick. So we got 19.5. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna capture position of everything. Okay. Project that, and that. Okay, done projection. We are going to just complete these entirely. So okay, there we go. Now I'm literally just going to do this. Go. Don't forget spacers in the midsection. Yes. Good idea. Okay, so let's just do this, all of that, all of that. So since this is a tool chest, I'm gonna have to be pretty strict with the size of this top piece. Normally you do like an inch overhang, but I don't want this overhanging because I need it to be flush with the design. Roughly. I'm gonna design this to be a little under, just to accompany for going over a bit in some spots, but yeah. Like I may go around this with a router just to make sure it is perfectly trimmed. Now we're gonna do 0.75 inches. That is what it is. That's gonna be a new body. All right. Ah, shoot. I just delete that. There we go. Does the top go over the printed pieces, or does it get sandwiched? It goes over. So the way I do it, and the way I did it with the desk that I'm on now, is that I just took some wood screws and drilled it all the way up in there. So that's how I did it. There we go. I want to color that to be the same thing as everything else, but I'm also lazy. Anyway. Okay. So actually, let's go ahead and go into render here. There's an easier way to do this, but I like to do it in render. Here. Open up drawers. Open up the tinkerer. We're going to take away construction. There we go. Okay. That goes right there. Done. Okay. But now we need MDF. Hold that. The drawers are different sizes, yes. Well, the blue ones are all the same size except for the bottom one. The bottom one is going to be taller than the rest. But, yes, all these drawers are the same size. They are pretty deep. We are going to put a plywood board inside of these in order to give them some more structural rigidity. This one is just going to be like a little quick tool bin. So it's going to have my cutters and whatnot. So, yeah. But these are going to be different. Make dividers. Yes, I will be making dividers. I'm going to be putting gridfinity in these. So I'll have plenty of dividers, plenty of organization. The idea is that all of my tools and all of my parts that I don't use will go in here. And the idea is that we're going to we're going to make 2 of these. So I'm going to have 2 of these carts. And if you actually notice, if I were to bring in the CAD of my current desk, you'd notice this is half the width and half the depth of my current desk. The idea is that I can put 2 of these together, just sandwich them together, and then all of a sudden, I have a large workbench that I can put right here that is almost the size of my desk. So like I can put things on top of it that I need. Say I have another entire printer, I can just do that. What goes in the back? Nothing. This stays completely open. I could cover it up with stuff like actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna put multi-board on the back. Now that I think about that, let's put multi-board back there. That actually, Mama Nomad has a great point. It is wasted space not to utilize that. We should be utilizing that space. It is prime real estate, yes. And she should know. She used to be a realtor. All right. So you know, that's what we're doing today. Print a huge sliding filament storage. Hold up a minute. You might be onto something. Hold up a minute. Let's look here. Let's take a look here. Hold up a minute. Okay, here's a rep rack, right? Why don't you have more drawers with less used tools? Why don't you have more drawers with less... What? What? All right, so let's actually look at this. Let's see. Is this possible? Is it possible to put my filament on the back of these? Oh. Oh. Sebas, you might be onto something here. Sorry, put drawers in the back. So I thought about putting drawers back there. It is more expensive to put drawers back there. I already bought the hardware for the number of drawers that I would need, and I would have to almost double the price of that hardware in order to put drawers in the back. So I don't really want to do that. But let's think about this. For filament that I don't often use, that fits perfectly. That fits perfectly. For my rarer filaments that I don't need, that fits perfectly. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is really good, actually. Okay, so any printers I end up putting on here, I can feed them from the back. So I don't have to use filament racks or stuff on the walls. I can literally put the rep rack back here and feed filament. This is really good. Is it more conduit that I have to buy? Yeah, but I'm gonna have to buy this stuff anyway because I want to get this on my wall to save more space. But this is really good. This is great filament storage. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back to design. Yeah, conduit is cheap. Storage is priceless. That is, I will agree to that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, new component. Rep rack. Now, I am concerned about how this is gonna fit. Let's measure a spool real quick. Let me go grab, here it is. Okay, so here's a spool filament. So let's actually see how this is gonna fit back there. I am worried it's going to be too wide. So let's move that down real quick. $200 millimeters, 1 kilometer spools normally two. Okay, thank you. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so let me go in here real quick. Let me move that. I just need it to line up. Just need it to line up. Come on. That works. Okay, so you said 200 mil? All right. So let's do this. Capture position. That's gonna fit, chat. That's gonna fit. Oh no, Maker, I'm using my space mouse. Right here. I'm using it. Can I make the top with all the little frayed pieces of filament and resin? Ooh. Ah. That's interesting. I'll have to think about that. So actually, one thing we can do, Mom, is so what we can do, if we get a really cheap oven that we can like put trays in that we're never using for food, I can take some of my scrap filament and we can melt it in the oven so that it becomes flat, but it's using all the scraps of failed prints, and that could make a more unique pattern using failed prints. And we could probably embed some failed prints into there as well. That's something we could probably do. All right, so this looks like it's going to work for the spools. So let's go ahead and design this for that. So I think I'm only going to do one rep rack. I don't want to do two. Because again, it's conduit. And as cheap as conduit is, it can get expensive the more you get it. And I'm trying to, like, look, if you want to help donate to the studio, feel free to send a super chat. That's really helpful. We've been raising a good amount of money, but renovations are not cheap. So, any donation is really appreciated. You can always do more in the future. Yeah. I think just one is going to be good for, like, hey, whatever I'm doing on the rep rack. And then as I need them, I will add more. Oh, that is way off right there. Scoop that in. There we go. Why does it need... it needs more conduit because this uses 1/4-inch conduit to actually act as the spool holders. Mind you, 1/4-inch conduit is cheap, but you know, it's still stuff you have to buy. All right, well, there we go. So that is the first part of this. Okay, now let's get multi-board. Get some multi-board in here. And let's go ahead and... All right. Go into render real quick. I want to actually start coloring this in the colors that we're doing. Let me do that real fast. So, ABS. Spruce orange. Yep, that is what I want. And then we're going to copy this, duplicate, edit that, and we're going to make this black. Okay. Let's start coloring all of this. Have a good night, Mom. Why is this not... Oh, this is frame. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, printed parts. Here we go. Oh, I see. I see. Hold on. Gotta go back into design here. Oh, I get generative design. I don't want generative design. No, 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 no. No AI. Bad AI. We know we didn't want AI. Okay. No, I said design. Okay, here we go. Ungroup. This should work. Ungroup. There we go. Waiting for things to catch up here. So let's go ahead and do this as well. Break link. Capture position. Break link. Capture position. There we go. Who's booping me on Discord? Who must I Ah. Lag, 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 lag. It's just processing everything. There we go. Okay. So now let's hop back into render. There we go. Why is that not working? Hold on, what? Oh, that's why. That's why. I was wondering why that wasn't working. All right, break link. Oh, this is breaking things. It has to recalculate the whole fucking thing. Did it? Is it mad with me? Oh, okay, it did it. It did it. Ungroup from parent. I just have to do that. Oh god, it's recalculating everything because this is one of the base models of the entire fucking CAD. Oh god. My poor computer is crying. I love how I took a shit on Soval earlier. Look, again, Soval, they make... For the price that they're doing, this is good stuff. I'm just not happy with it. I hope they do better. I hope they do better. They will. They eventually will. Alright, break link. This is gonna take a while. So get comfy. We're recalculating so much stuff. We're recalculating. And break link again. And watch as things break. There we go. And time to break things again. Break link. And now we wait. Oh god. Yeah, I'm seeing that I've made some terrible mistakes. There's red in my timeline now, which is not good. That is not good. All right, let's check my T-joints. Are my T-joints also broken? Ooh, no bueno. No bueno. Oh, I know people who would be very upset with me. Oh, I'm so many things wrong with what I'm doing. So many things wrong. Oh no. No, that seriously broke things. That seriously broke things. Okay, how bad did that break things? Not horribly. Okay, I just have to move that back into place. Not terrible. But the fact I have to go back and recalculate all this stuff is bad. I thought I was doing the right thing by having them linked, but no, that was a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm breaking so much stuff right now. Oh, I just unbroke something. Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm doing the right thing. What do you think, dummy? I think you don't know how to use CAD. That'd be right. Dummy 13, everybody. Made of PLA, not PVG like you're supposed to. His joints are a little loose, and that's probably because I use PLA, but whatever. Okay, back to things being broken. That's fun. Alright. What about the bottom corners? Oh, the bottom corners are so broken. Alright, break blank. That didn't work. Uh-oh, hold on. Why? Ungroup from parent. Okay, that's recalculating. It's like, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. No, maybe I shouldn't, friend. I should find a way to attach him to the actual frame of my desk, so I can have a rubber duck. I'm just gonna have him kind of chill cross-legged for right now. The fact that I can do this with Dummy 13, I love it. Like, the fact that you can cross-leg him, dude, Dummy 13 is super posable and is super awesome. Alright, let's see if I can break the link now. Can I break the link? Nope. Has some essential dependencies. Okay, so we're not messing with that now. We're not messing with that anymore, because I have really broken things, and I don't want to break anything any further. So we're done doing that. We're going to hop back into render here. We're going to leave those bottom corners alone. We're just going to ignore them. I might edit them in place. Can I do that? Appearance. Can I change you? No. I have to edit the parent item. Can I do that though from here? Oh, the edit in place. Okay. Okay. So if I go appearance here, we're gonna do ABS. Okay. Duplicate. Black. All right, this is working. There we go. There we go. All right, now I need steel satin, steel. No, I need what's it called? Powder coated. Powder coats. Because all the extrusions are powder coated. Thankfully, I did that in such a way that I just did everything in one go. Yay! No, no, I didn't mean to powder coat you. Fuck. No, you get Prusa Orange. Oh, actually, you get something else, but whatever. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we're gonna go Prusa Orange on the handles. What? No. Oh, that's a problem. I'm not going to do the inside drawers because that's just going to be a lot of changing I have to do, and I don't want to do that. Why these handles are the way they are, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I think that's part of the breaking that occurred. didn't drop it on you. I dropped it on here. Ugh. Hi, Callie. Hello. You wanna hop up? Wanna say hello? Hi, Callie. Hi, Callie. Hello, hello. All right, there we go. Look at this. So I want that to be orange. What was that? Hi, Callie. Why are you so grumpy right now? Oh, these are black. Hi, Callie. Hi, Callie. Oh, hello. 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 I'll give you some loving. You're making this a little bit harder though, Callie. I love you. Yeah? Hello. Oh, hello. Cat cam. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. I didn't color these right yet. Let me do that. Oh, right. It's linked, so I can't. Never mind. That's dumb, right? That I can't change the appearance of a linked object? What do you think, Callie? What do you think? You want me to pet you more? Yeah? I cannot justify taking her off the bench right now. Hey, no bites. You done? No. You know, when Callie wants to be, when Callie wants loving, Callie gets loving. Right, Callie? Hi. So I thought about that cat bed idea I had. I figured out exactly what I'm gonna do to make it work. Callie's just jealous you're giving attention to the computer. I think
I think now that she knows that I give her more attention during streams, she waits for me to stream and then she hops up. Because she's like, oh, I know I get attention during this time. Like, watch. Look at this. Callie. Oh, okay, so now you're just going to prove me wrong? Here, watch. Callie. Like, she never climbs up on me like this. She's putting her full weight on my chest right now. This is very rare of her. Callie. And she just knows. She just knows that I like to show her off. And so she just hops up. And then she goes to whatever open palm I have. And now she's gone. Either that or using catnip says, no, I don't wear cologne. Now, my entire desk is covered in cat hair. My entire desk covered in cat hair. I've accepted this as my life. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. Hey, Tech Jeeper. Alright. So, give this a second. Alright, so we got rep rack on the back here. But now we need multi-board. So let's pull up multi-board cap. So multi-board step files. That's just an STL though. Oh, do I really have to? I mean, I'm happy to support them. I just, you know. All right. What does it take to do that? Only 5 months? Okay. We'll do it. Oh, I need to skip this song. Welcome, Anthony. Yes, hello. It is me. Alright, there we go. So that gets me the step files, right? If not, I'm gonna be sad. Alright, hold on. So let's... Okay. So resources. Or get started. Let's go get started. Okay. Multi-board planner. Let's go into this real quick. So we gotta look at their CAD. So here is the space we have to work with. Let's do this. $752 is the width. Okay. So 752 is the width. Okay. I want this to be able to print on. I'm gonna say I need a 6x6. Let's try that. Let's do 6x6. Calculate. Okay, good. So I can do mostly 6x6. Okay. Now let's calculate the height. So I do want it to go up to the bottom of here. So let's do here. And there. Oh, that's not what I want. Clear selection. Okay. So between here and there. Why is that? Okay, 475. We're just doing 475. Nothing of the funny stuff. So 475. Calculate. All right. Well, there we go. That's perfect. So after trying a few options, I found out the best solution for remote keyboard and mouse control between Mac and Windows. Input Leap on GitHub. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that does what you want. All right. So this is perfect. This is great. So yeah, sweet. All I need is a 5x3 grid of 6x6. And that will fill up this entire back section right beneath the spool holders. That's great. That's literally what I want. Sweet. So let's. Okay. Look at here. So I need the 6x6. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I need... Where is... Okay, multi-board... Parts library. Multi-board tiles. 6x6. Board tile. Okay. So we go modular. We don't upload yet. Hold on. So multi-board. Go. No, that's disk organization. Multi-board. Upload. This is the first time I'm using the automatic converter thing, so we'll see how that works. And let me see in Frusa Slicer if that multi-board tile actually will fit to drop that in. Does a 6x6 fit on a Frusa Mark IV? It's thinking. It's thinking hard. Oh man. My phone has stopped working. There we go. Still loading. Okay, that's still loading. It's taking forever. Let's try this in. Hey, JPP, welcome. Why can't I... Oh, I see. 1 second, gotta hop out. Let's do component. Let's see board. I think Crucial Slicer is crashing on me. It's not good because I haven't saved. There we go. Did that STL to step conversion actually work though? No, that looks terrible. That's terrible. So undo that. We're not importing that. Damn, just lost that file. That sucks. Can't stay long, but I had to drop in and smash that like button. Hell yeah. Like a New Orleans cockroach. There you go. Hi, Callie. Callie has returned. Okay, let's delete that. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Document is in use and cannot be deleted. No, it's not. It's not in use. I mean, it's not in use at all. Alright, let me just save this. Okay, so... Seriously, where's the step files? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Okay, so my streaming app just crashed on me. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we just crashed. But we're back. That was fun. All right, where is... F in chat, yep. This is kind of not fun, but it, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to find the step files for these multi-board stuff, and I can't find it. Like proper step files, not just STLs. All right. Anyway, resources, parts library. Multi-board tiles. Cool. 6x6. I guess I'm just gonna get the friggin' download, and then I'll just convert it. It sucks, but it's what I have to do. All right. Yeah, I see later. All right, let's go ahead and I just realized that I was on the wrong screen this time. As the stream came back. All right, let's put this out before I forget. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to win some Jesse Filament, I just gone ahead and put the link in the chat. Yeah, the people who hopped out of the stream here missing out. Get yourself some free Jesse Filament just by watching the stream. Hop into that giveaway, and about 15 minutes or so we'll do drawing. I am admittedly Getting a bit tired. I have to do some stuff. I have to print some ABS ASA, which won't be fun. Is this ASA? That's PCG. Okay. So if you wanna get free, oh, I'm sorry guys. Whoa, I did not sleep well last night. If you want to get free filament, hop into that giveaway there, and get a chance to win free filament. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Y'all know the drill. All right. I can't do anything, so delete me. I'm sorry. I don't know what's coming over me. I'm sitting here. I didn't get much sleep this week because of the Maker Faire. Just a ton of fun, and yeah, I'm pooped. I'm pooped. You see me after like a big Maker Faire, I'm just dead for like a week. Because it's just like 2 days of partying essentially. Let this calculate, let this work, let it cook, chat. Let it cook. Gotta let it cook. Remember, hop into that filament giveaway link if you want a chance to win some free filament. That's the good stuff too. I literally use Jessie Aquamarine as my phone case. Straight up. That's Aquamarine right there. It's part of my phone case. And it has actually saved my phone from some pretty nasty drops. Like, without a doubt. It has helped save my phone. It's not, this is Elixir. No, this is not PTG. This is Silk. This is Elixir. This is a Silk filament. It has saved my phone. It has not cracked. It is still good. Like, hold on. Can I see where I've dropped it? Yeah, hold on. Let's see. I can't even tell where it has dropped. Actually, no, I see like right here. It's dropped on that corner. It's fine. It's fine. Elixir's really strong. Like, it's really strong. I don't want to try and break it because I need a phone case. But like, I did this kind of as a joke because it perfectly fit my Spiken case. Now, the bumper that Spiken comes with, it's not really great for protecting your phone if you have a folding phone. I love Spiken. I would trust all my phones to Spiken. But yeah, the front cover for their folding phone cases, it's not great. It breaks very easily. That's why I started printing them, because they're so much easier to replace. This has been awesome. This has held up better than an ABS version that I made. Absolutely love. I'm gonna have printed parts of my phone cases all the time now, because it's so easy to just swap that out for if I'm feeling a different color. Hey, just print that. Boom. Pop it on. And hey, it still works with the folding action. Great. I love it. Hope I win so I can get some Aquamarine. Dude, it's so good. It is so good. So good. I love it. I love it. This is still processing. How are you doing, XL? You're working on a big project. You're working on a 2 kilogram spool holder for me. So that I can use 2 kilogram spools with my smaller printers. Just gotta wait. Thing forever. Come on, Fusion. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. I just want to figure out how to mount a multi-board to 2020. That's all I want to do. All right, let's pull up printables real quick. It probably exists already. So let's pull up printables. Where's printables? Okay, here. Printables.com. All right. Multi-board 2020. Nope. Okay. Someone made a parametric multi-board. Dope. I was on mobile. I forgot the actual name. I just put Elixir Green. I don't. Okay. I'll have to figure out which green that is. If you win, that is. Big if. Not big if, actually. Oh, yo, keyboard holder? I need that. Hi, Callie. You can just mount it on the 2020. Oh. Cool. That's pretty dope, actually. Okay, that changes things. Can I just... Hold on. Let's pull this up. Let me go to Bruce Connects. Let me set Drauger as current. Oh, I gotta do this in orange. Realizing that now. Gotta do an orange. Okay, and then... Nope, not the step file. We don't want the step file. Just give me the STL. Does the 6x6 fit on it? Yes, it does. Yes! Okay. Now, I saw that... Hold on. Okay, so I saw that you can get a stacked multi-board. So, according to the planner, I'm going to need a 5x6 thing of multi-board. So, 5x3. So that means I need 15 pieces of multi-board. So, hey, Skull Army, welcome. And Cartoon Anarchy, what's up? Okay, so I need 15 pieces of multi-board. I need 8 of the core, and then I need 6 of the edge and 1 of the corner. So, if I look at 6x6 4 stacks, since you have a tool changer, then yes, do stacked with a support layer. I don't really want to dedicate my Excel to doing this. I want to do... Oh, I see how it works. That's a little frustrating. It'd just be easier for me to send these to my... You've never multi-boarded. Make sure to watch Getting Started. Hate being told what to do, but you really want to with this. I think I've seen it before. I will be watching it again. I'm going all in, and I'm not going back. We use it at work, so I need to I need to figure that out. The stacks from what I was reading don't always turn out right. If not, they can be tricky separating. Okay, I'm just gonna do them individually on a print farm, because we use this at work. I think we have a commercial license. I'll have to double check. But like, we have some of this at work. So I'm going all in. you know, I'm using it. No going back. So yeah. You don't need support layers for the stack. You don't? Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll experiment. Question is, should I do PTG or PLA? I presume PTG. I feel like PTG is a safe bet. Feeling like PTG is a safe bet. Heal. Okay, I like that. Because I really want to do Galaxy Black. Well, I don't know what I'm supporting yet. I think it's gonna be a lot of small stuff. I don't think it's. I'm not gonna do like a drill or anything, but like calipers, you know, just stuff. Does Jesse have any glow in the dark? We do not, but we may eventually. But right now we don't do any glow in the dark. You change the infill to increase the strength. What if I increase the perimeters? What if I just like max out perimeters? If I just went like 5 perimeters, would that be fine? Like, oh, let's look at this. Let me swap the browser over to the process. Where's Bruce's slicer? Seriously? Bruh. Where's Bruce's slicer? Alright, I can't share Bruce's slicer for whatever reason, but alright. I literally hang a monitor off mine. That's in my garage. Make sure you use enough screw attachment to whatever you're okay. Alright, one Raz. Alright, I'm going to just import the STL. I'm going to slice it with like 5 perimeters. Let's see what's up. Or I'm going to slice it with my normal perimeter setup, and we'll see what's up. Alright, so layers and perimeters. Normally I do about 4. But I'm going to do 5 here. And it's going to be Crucible PLA. Twice. Let's see what's up. 5 perimeter would just be 100% infill. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that is 100% infill. That would be the strongest. It's like almost 100. It's not fully 100, but it might as well be 100. There's some air gaps, but it's like only because the filament. Yeah, I might as well do like 6 perimeters. If you have the filament connection, man, you got the yeah. So I'm just gonna go like 8 perimeters to fill in the gaps, and then I'm just gonna print a ton. Yeah. There we go. Yep, that's it. That's 100% infill. We did it, chat. We did it. We did it. Not necessary, but we did it. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll just 100% infill it. Oh, yeah, Fusion's still frozen. Fuck. I forgot why we weren't in Fusion this whole time. Fusion's frozen. Thanks, Fusion. Don't you love Fusion? You print some of the tools, you can get it off. Okay. Test it before you make a bunch. Yeah, I will. I'll figure it out. Alright, this is broken. Fusion broke. Fusion's dead. Fusion's dead. I'll watch the multi-board stuff and get familiar with it. Fusion's dead. Fusion's not working at all right now. Whoa! Hey, I just dropped my phone. Did that actually happen on camera? Phone's good. Again. And just to prove that that actually hit the phone case. Right there. That's the impact point. See it? That's the impact point. It's still intact. My phone, totally fine. Totally fine. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, get the SolidWorks came out with the maker license, which is $50 a month. Or $50 a year. Sorry, $50 a year. And it is you can actually download it. I like it. But at work we use Fusion. So I need to force myself to use Fusion more so that I can become way more versed in how Fusion works. All right, let's do a filament. Let's do a giveaway, shall we? Let's do a giveaway. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close out the responses. Let's go back to screen cap here. Select everybody. So let's go back to screen cap here. We're gonna do browser. And where is it? You? No. There we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you have to be here to win. Let's see who wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and spin the wheel. Let's see who wins some filament. Who wins some? Oh, LTX. Would you like to respin, or would you like to take the filament? I will give you that option. I like to give that option because oftentimes we get some people who win just because, you know, it happens. So if you'd like to respin LTX, let me know, and we're going to spin again. But I'll let that be your choice. I'll go with Mystery Orange. All right. All right, friends. Let's go ahead and get that order in for you. So let me go ahead and turn that off. Give me a second to get that going. Mad Al was so close, man. Mad Al was so close. Oh, Mystery Orange is great. Give me a second, actually. Let me go show you Mystery Orange in comparison to another color that I have. All right, chat. All right, I'm gonna do something here. All right, you ready? Right? Okay. 1 second. I want you to tell me which of these are Prusament. Obviously, one of the outside ones is. But, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, you guys are saying left is Prusament, obviously. Obviously. So, if left is Prusament, which one isn't? Which one of these is Jesse? Which one of these is Jesse? Okay, we got 2 center, we got 1 right. The side camera kind of gives it away, so don't look at the side camera. All right. ASA, PTG, PTG. It's the same color. So, if for whatever reason you can't get Prusament Orange, my friends, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. let me tell you something, man. That's Mystery Orange. Not really a mystery anymore, is it? Telling ya. So yeah, if you want to get some Prusa colors, I just gave you a total secret. All right, let's get this order created for LTX before I forget. Yeah, the top camera, the colors are off. I need to work on that a lot. You want Mystery Orange? I'm presuming PLA, so we're just gonna give you some PLA. Yeah. Table's white, that's good enough. Good enough. I'll do color balancing at some point. Like, cause like everything that looks orange on my table looks red. Alright. There we go. You should receive an email confirmation about that. But yeah, look, guys, if you want Prusa orange, just get mystery orange. It's the same colorant. The same. Just so happened to be the same. It was an accident too. Yeah, it was an accident. But you know, we're owned by Prusa, so take that for what you will. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 o'clock for me. I've had some pretty late nights, and well, I am. Oh wow, you are failing terribly. You're failing horribly. The V0 is just having a bad time right now. It literally just knocked everything off the build plate. Rip. We'll try that again. Thank you for clearing your own build plate, though. That was very thoughtful of you. I'm tired. It's been a few late nights, but all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and read up on CMOS sensors and digital cameras. It'll tear your hair out. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. How does a electric lemonade look in person? Oh damn, I don't have any. I like it. Electric lemonade is a good gold. So gold is normally a little bit orange, but what we think of gold is typically a little bit more yellow. So our gold rush is more of a genuine gold color, but electric lemonade is a little bit more like this. So it is typically what you would think gold to look like. It is more yellow. It is good. It's a good yellow. And whenever I want to make something that looks like gold, or at least like what we perceive gold to be, that's when I use it. It's a good Pikachu yellow. It's a good Pikachu color. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, chat. I love all of you. Make sure to hug yourself some more. Hug your loved ones. Call your loved ones. Just let them know that you love them. And, you know, volunteer for causes you believe in.